Yeah, my bad. But
But
um yeah, education is going to play a major part in the next 3 years and how our kids will continue to be molded into workers at the end of the day. And you always say that it's about teaching them to be workers, not thinkers all of the time, workers in their system. So the faster you learn that is the faster you can educate your kids at home, not wait on everybody else to educate them. They can be learning at home different
yeah,
skills.
but here's the thing, like everybody, I won't say everybody, but it's you have to stop looking at things at like face value, right? Because like you said, like it's not going to be good for HBCUs. But do you think it's going to stop at HBCUs?
No, I think it's going to hit the small colleges too, like a Dell Tech. It's going to hit them hard where they're going to be forced to close because they won't be able to compete with the large PWIs. But
Right.
but it's harder to get into the large PWIs because they're still going to be selective of the different people. And I don't care what anyone says, the legacy kids, the politicians, the people that donate to those colleges, like a Villanova or a UD, they're gonna give back to the people that are giving money into their system. So they're
Mm.
gonna be quicker to accept their kids and their legacy, grandkids, nieces, nephews, whoever, faster than regular people. It won't even matter what your GPA is or your SAT score. It matters who is donating money. It's the power of money at this point. So, and again, the faster you learn that, it will be easier for you to make adjustments because that's reality at the end of the day.
Yeah, because it's gonna get to the point where it's like, well, like I think like it's gonna push to all these private schools because then all this money's gonna go to these private schools, and then you're gonna have to try and fight to get your kids into these private schools. But then private schools have the right to deny whoever they want,
Mm-hmm.
right? But then it's gonna be like, well, if you want you can homeschool, but then it's like if you want your child to go to college, they're gonna be like, well, we're gonna take these kids from the private school first, and then whatever we have left over, then we could probably see if we can fit one or two of y'all in.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But then it's like, you create it's creating this smaller and smaller funnel of who continues to progress and gets these benefits, these education, gets the education that they're looking to get.
yeah,
So it's like you gotta like really, I feel like stop looking at things at face value, right? And just because I can tailor something and make it sound good.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But not give away like what the whole agenda is. You know what I mean? Because like you say like, oh well, I want to end birthright citizenship because people are coming to the country illegally just to have kids, and they automatically become a birthright citizenship, and we need to stop that. Like, all right, that sounds good. I can get behind that. Like, if you're not coming to the country legally and you're having a child and blah 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 yada yada, but it's like, how far does that go?
Yeah,
Because I can say something and leave it up to you to interpret what it means.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Because like, oh, do you really think about where like it's birthright citizenship? So that means if anybody who has a kid in the country, just because it doesn't automatically mean that you become a birthright a citizen. Like
Exactly. Anybody.
anybody. But then it comes down to like, what does that look like?
Exactly.
How's that put down? How is that policy actually written?
How is that law
You know
written
what I mean?
at the end of the day? And we're going to get into that too with law. All these laws that were put into place from the very beginning is now going to be questioned every which way. And, you know, we're going to have to learn about what our rights are at the end of the day. And you might want to start reading. Start getting some books and actually reading and listening. That's the greatest lesson I think at this point. If you want to get ahead, we can no longer not read at all.
Mm.
We just can't.
And that's been a problem it's been a problem in the country for years now, like the reading comprehension level. Because
It's
now
crazy.
they because everything that you want to do, it comes with a it comes with a consent form.
Exactly.
It comes with the what's it called? The I forget what they call it. The agreements.
Yeah. Hmm.
You know what I mean? You know how long those agreements are?
But they know you're not gonna read it. See, that's the thing too. And they can put anything in there. That's just across the board with banks, with going to the local trampoline place, going to the skating rink, whatever. Everyone has an agreement that they want you to sign. And we went to the DMV last week. I got my son an ID because I was just like, I saw the teen in Maryland that was pulled over by ICE agents a couple weeks
Mhm.
ago. He was African American, but he was stopped while he was walking to his job or something like that, and they asked him for his ID. So I was just like, you know what, my son don't have no ID. So if they pull him over, he just gonna be like, man, get out my face because I don't know y'all. Like that's how his mind is wired. So
Mhm.
I was just like, let me go ahead and get him an ID, even though he's 14. Let me
Mhm.
just go ahead and get it just in case if I'm not ever around, that he can pull that out and that, he can identify who he is. So, when we went over there, of course, they don't teach cursive writing anymore. So
Mhm.
again, they're asking for a signature. Now, like he don't really know how to do that. Sign his name. He can write his name, but like he doesn't go to the bank like that. He has bank accounts, but he doesn't go to the bank to do a check or anything like that. So now
Yeah.
it makes me think, okay, now we got to go through this. Meaning I got to teach you this because even though you may not write checks or everything is direct deposit, you may need your signature here and there every once in a while. You need to learn how to do this. So again, it's things like that they kind of took away in the education system that you need every single day. And reading
Mhm.
is a part of that. That's why we're so behind in math and reading because and writing because it's not important, you know, to a whole bunch of people. They think that history is, and then you try to wipe away history. You're never gonna be able to wipe away history. Never. Y'all think y'all gonna get rid of them museums over in DC? You're not. You're not. I don't think so. Meaning the things in the museums,
Mhm.
unless you do something like crazy. But what I'm saying is you're trying to wipe away African American history or American history, period. It's history and it's not going anywhere. History is repeating itself. So it is what it is. You either accept it, adjust it, and correct it, or it's going to repeat itself. And I say, even last night, that was our ancestors at the halftime show. It just was. So, yeah, that's my take on that. Like, I'm really into education at this point. I was just telling one of my cousins today, I don't work in the education system. I don't.
Mhm.
I can be a consultant I any day of the week. But because the system is against their students and their workers and the parents, I have a hard time with getting through all of the mud and the nonsense. I'm a
Mm,
very straight to the forward person. And I had to stop myself when going into meetings at the school because I'm just like, I'm a straight shooter. Shooter.
mm,
And people were taking offense to it, like, oh, she has a gun. No, that's not what that means. I'm saying let's get to the point and let's
mm,
get stuff done. I don't do the BS well. So that's why I said I would never run for what is it? Board of education. Never. Cuz it's nonsense.
mm.
You sit up there at these meetings and you're really not for the kids. So it's just another system that has been put into place. So that's my take.
Man, that's crazy. A lot going on.
It is a lot going on.
A lot going
Read.
on. Read. You got to read now. But yeah, I mean, it's I don't know. It's some people. When I was when I was equal opportunity, we learned this. We used to teach when we was teaching this class for others, and then we used to call these SEE, a significant emotional event. That's what it takes for people to change. They need to go through a significant emotional event in order to change. You know what I mean? Like if you're driving and you all and you're not paying attention, and that one time that you hit something, I bet you put that phone down.
Yeah.
Like hopefully it's nothing severe, but like if you run in the back of somebody's car, or you run into a pole, or you merely miss something, it's like, well, let me put this phone down. Let me
Yeah.
change up. You know what I mean? If you've been eating uh uh it's it's a bodybuilder by the name what's his name? CT Fletcher.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a professional bodybuilder. Years ago, I watched this documentary. He used to say like he was a big guy, but he would go to McDonald's and eat like four double cheeseburgers
Whoa.
every day.
Every
Like
day?
every day was his lunch. Like he would go to work, he would go work out. Midday, he's going to McDonald's, he's eating four double cheeseburgers, fries, and whatever else. And now like he's had like two, three heart surgeries. But like he was like he had to change, his life. Like it's some significant emotional event caused
Yeah.
him to like have to change his lifestyle. You know what I mean? So it's like people are not going to change until something happens. And we've seen it like a couple weeks ago, when they turned off that federal aid.
Yeah.
Everybody who received these federal aids, now it's a problem because you're not getting what you was used to getting, and you had this mindset that like, oh well, then it's not going to affect me,
Yeah.
and it's affecting you. You know what I mean? Farmers. I've been seeing a lot of videos about
Mhm.
farmers right now are going through it because they're not getting the federal aid, and they were making decisions based off these aids that they were getting on a regular basis.
They
And now
were.
they're going through it. You know what I'm saying? But you was out here looking at things at face value, and
Hmm.
you wasn't prepared for what was because something is going to affect you.
Hmm.
And now you're going for this significant emotional event. You know what I mean? And it's like you have to kind of like look forward or look beyond that.
You do.
Are they did they turn around? Did they are they turn off this federal aid so they can do this audit? Or, are they turning off this federal aid and now you as a farmer are going to lapse on these loans and these deals that you have, and you end up losing your farm, and
And they take it.
who's gonna buy your farm?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bill Gates.
Yep.
And then they're gonna go out here and make all these fake crops. that they want to feed to Americans.
And you're gonna die quicker.
And then you gotta go and get a pill from the doctor, and that pill's gonna cost you $300 a pill because because of big pharma, and it's just this vicious
Cycle.
circle. But
Yep,
you worried about uh uh you worried about somebody taking a job that you ain't gonna work
exactly.
because now they talking about food's gonna be even more expensive because now you don't have these people who pick crops because they had illegal immigrants out here or undocumented workers that was out here picking these crops that Americans ain't going out here to pick no crops.
Yeah, they're not.
You go out here and do your little apple fun pick or your strawberry patch for about 30 minutes.
No, Stanley Cups, cuz Stanley Cups.
You know what I
They got
mean?
all the time in the world for Stanley Cups.
Right. Now ain't nobody out here picking they're out here doing the crops. And then that's gonna cause now the farmers are out here trying to find somebody to pick these crops.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Which is gonna cause a supply demand.
It is
Gonna
major.
cause a supply shortage because we can't pick these crops. And then he's out here trying to impose these tariffs
Hmm.
when then and we import so much from other countries.
People are not paying attention because when they said that Canada was going to cut off our electric, they are not playing with us. They are telling them, I'm not the one to play with. Try me. Because they going to be good. We not paying, our people are not paying attention. And what I wanted to say earlier was when we elect these people, they are supposed to do the people's work. Right now, they are not doing the people's work. At the end of the day, they're not even taking into consideration of what we're saying. And we're still paying them at the end of the day. It ain't nothing but a big game at this point. That's why I don't get caught up in Republicans, Democrats, Independent. Can't nobody speak for me but me at the end of the day. So yeah, I can select Democratic because if I don't, they won't allow me to participate in local elections at the end of the day. So that's the only reason why I did it. But it's just like I said, once you get into the mindset of change needs to be made and forced, on a local level and y'all start going to these meetings, and I'm talking about council meetings, I'm talking about board meetings at the school districts, and you don't have to, I told you and another cousin a couple of weeks ago, y'all don't have to make an announcement, y'all don't have to sign up for a public comment before you go. You can sign up when you get there. That's what I started doing. You ain't even gonna know I'm coming. And what got them jacked up was, oh, we're going to change the location so Miss Scott doesn't come. Oh, really? You going to change the location and time and you ain't going to tell the public?
Mm,
So guess what? I'm going to put in a complaint against that, and it's
mm,
going to be written so it doesn't happen again. This is the stuff I'm talking about. Like, y'all got to start paying attention. It's a system that they keep reinventing or putting in place to make them do what they need to do or benefit from the system at the end of the day. That's what I really want to say. The local people that's on these boards and they slide in these checks. Why you think they slide in these checks? It's kickbacks. They can get their kids awards and their grandkids awards and be on the teams and stuff like that. Some of these kids ain't even good in sports. But because their people are sliding checks, let's go over here. She or he is a very smart kid. No, they're not. But we're not paying attention. And this is what's happening. And it's been happening for a very long time. So I tell my kids, do what you need to do. Don't cut no corners. Nobody's gonna give you anything. At the end of the day, do what you need to do and educate yourself. Don't wait on nobody to educate you. Not even me. It is what it is. But the reality is, you better be smart and you better read and you better pay attention and don't believe no BS. If you see that someone is trying to BS you, I don't care who it is, identify it and make a mental note of it and adjust it. Pivot. Do whatever you need to do, but don't be stupid. So
Don't be careless.
don't be careless.
Don't be careless. Mm,
It's
yeah,
crazy out here, and we gotta pay attention, cuz.
you, you do. Dang. Because it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah,
It's gonna get even more interesting. And everything it's a lot of distraction too.
it is.
A lot of distraction. They're trying to distract so much. I'm about to see if I can get access to this federal financial system though, since they're giving it out to anybody.
Delete them student loans. You start with that. I ain't saying do no crimes. I'm saying just go to India Scott and delete all them lines, please.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, but we in dark times. We'll be all right. We always gonna be all right at the end of the day. You know, you gotta be positive, keep a positive spirit. Don't allow this nonsense to outweigh your everyday peace. Cause they be coming with it. Every week is something else.
Mm.
So
Yeah, like I said, don't let your vote give you too much hope.
wow, that's a t-shirt. Mm. Don't let your vote give you too much hope. Mm.
Yeah, it don't just stop there.
It does not. And it don't stop with prayer either. You better put in the work. I ain't trying to come after nobody. I'm just saying. People be like, let's pray it off. That's not gonna do it. That's not. That's not. It's not working right now.
Yeah, yeah, put some action in it.
Yeah.
You got to put some action in it. Got to do the work.
Mm-mm.
Oh man, all right.
It was good. I'm excited for this year. Go
Yeah,
eat.
we'll see. We'll see. It's only February.
It's only February. And you know why I'm so excited? I gotta say this. Last year I found out I love when people tell me that I won't be able to do something or I can't do something. It motivates me even more.
Mm,
And that's just an honest opinion. Not to say that I had to prove anything to anyone, but I had to prove it to myself that I'm good enough, that I can do it, and I need to do it for my own well-being. Um, so I got some things in the work that I need to do.
mm. That premium hater. Got to put that premium hater in the car. And
And listen, a subscription fee would be great. Hmm. Yeah, would be great.
this
Because
is
you're telling me I'm not going to do something and you're like, again, I love our people that are committed to not allowing them to tear them down, not allowing people to tear them down. And that's what I'm learning through media and everything, like the last couple of months. It's so much hate and like you said, premium haters. Yeah.
premium haters. Put it in the tank.
So
Mm.
Hmm. Good
Well,
stuff.
I'm excited to see what you got going on and see what you bring to fruition.
Yeah.
Hmm. You look focused right now. It looks like you.
I'm real focused. I'm real focused. Like people be coming, they be bringing a nonsense. I just be showing that stuff away. And I had a shift change when I was just like, I'm the asset at the end of the day. You're the liability. You are the liability. And once I found out I was the true asset, things changed for me. Like, yeah, I prayed about it, but I stopped getting in my feelings, people talking to me crazy, acting crazy. I just like, you ain't nothing without me. And I know it. And when it does go down, it's gonna go down. Cause I know a train wreck ahead when I see it.
Yeah, I got a bunch of friends that I told you that was gonna happen.
Hmm.
I told you it was gonna happen. But you didn't want to listen to me.
Yeah. So I am excited about this year. I had plans put into place. I had put boundaries up.
Mm,
That's a major key at this point to keeping your
major key.
peace. Huh?
A major key. Come on, DJ Khaled. Major key.
It's a major key. I'm just like, I was so exhausted from 2024 with people pleasing across the
Mm,
board. Across the board. People exhausted me last year, y'all. Exhausting me. So I was just like, by the time I turned 40 in October, I was just like, I gotta cut some people off. I love y'all, but you can't go with me into this new chapter.
mm,
You cannot. I love you, but you cannot go with me. I'm sorry. So, mhm.
mm, mm. Hey,
Yeah,
spitting tonight, okay?
yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this up.
yes,
We need to wrap this up. We're gonna have to bring this back. I'm about to have to bring your cousin on next time.
yeah.
Let her run her mouth about 20 minutes.
Heard from her in a couple of days. I just like, we need to check on her, make sure she all right.
Yeah. I had to call her twice a day. You ain't answer. Why you ain't answer my call?
What was she busy?
Mm. So she said. And they gonna tell me she off all week.
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I don't know what that really means because you're working from home. So okay. You just don't go over there and move the mouse. Is that what we're doing?
No, it might be a mental break. I'm telling you.
Yeah. 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 Because I was thinking about taking one from like social media. You know, I do that like every now and then.
Yeah,
Every now and then I was like, I'll just get off Facebook and social media and for like a couple weeks.
yeah,
And yeah. And then pop back up.
yeah. I think it's needed at this point for me. I'm just like,
Mm,
I had a goal to start the new year without any of it. And then birthdays came up, and I was
mm,
just like, I don't want to miss people's birthdays and celebrating them. So it kind
mm,
of got me off track. But I'm just like, probably after Friday, I'll be back on that joint again. Cause like I said, I'm focused on what I need to focus on. I
mm,
have enough with that alone to, stop scrolling.
mm. Yeah. I also thought about doing just kind of like do not disturb weekend.
Mm,
Even the phone, like if it's not an emergency, like I'm just gonna unplug
hmm.
phone completely. Like I'm not texting back, I'm not taking phone calls.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just like, I'm just gonna, if you want to talk to me, come see me in person.
Yeah. I get it. I totally get it.
Yeah, I think we'll do that this week.
Yeah. This week, Friday is Valentine's Day, so a lot of people gonna be out over the weekend. Y'all put your mask on because a lot of people are getting sick. Again, this is not a game.
I did not hear something about some new, is a new strain of flu or something that was coming out of the Midwest.
hmm
I think I seen somebody like a video, and I think it was in Kansas. I don't know what's going on in Kansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why. Never mind. But because they had that what did they have?
You
What
are a
was
whole mess.
what was it that was coming out of there a few weeks ago?
Tuberculosis.
Ah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then but recently they were saying like it was like I think it was like a flu or something like
hmm
that. And like a lot of kids wasn't going to school.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's wild out here.
I don't know what it is, but I'm telling y'all, it's nothing to play with. Put your mask on and wash your hands. It will totally take you down, whether it's the flu, COVID, tuberculosis, the mixture of all of it. I don't know, but
Mm,
all I know is I don't want it.
facts. Matter of fact, I had a friend, I think it was last week, that was sick.
hmm
And they was down for a couple of days. Uh,
Yeah.
I was like, you got that COVID 24? What's going on? You gotta be careful. But I try to. I feel I try to change that. Like I don't do. One benefit of like not working right now is like I have the ability to do things in the middle of the day when
hmm
most people are working. So like I don't have to be around certain things, and uh, I ain't really like I try my best not to go into Walmart.
Yeah.
But I don't shop at Walmart and barely shop at Target, but I ain't shopping at Target anymore. So like, I mean, good thing I got Comcast and PX on post. So
Yeah.
but yeah, like I'm just trying to stay away from that. If like grocery wise, like I'm going back to just grocery shop on my Kroger app and just go pick it up, and they just I just pull up, say I'm here,
And they bring it out to you.
bring it out, put it in the truck, and I'm on about my business.
Really?
hmm
Yeah. It's hurting my
Man,
heart. I can't go to Target. Man, it's tearing me up, man.
that's what we gotta talk about next time. Is like,
Yes.
look, like I get the movement because the revolution won't be televised, but it's like, where do you shop?
Yeah.
Because like if you're thinking like budget wise, because some of these places like you don't really want to go to, or they're not in your area. So like Walmart is just about anywhere. Like the city, some cities that have Target, you got your Aldi's. I don't really shop there,
Yeah.
but like Costco, like I don't have a Costco here, but there's one in Nashville. So it's
Yeah.
like, it's I'm not about to drive up to Nashville to go shop at Costco all the
Yeah.
time. Like,
And how much would it cost for them to bring it out to you?
who? Oh, I'm not paying it.
Costco.
I'm not paying it.
Yeah. That's what I was just talking to Jay about earlier because I was just like, if you need to go shopping, you can go to Sam's. She was just like, I'm not going to no Sam's. It's a part of Walmart. And I'm just like, okay. So I'm gonna have to get you a Costco membership. She was just like, yeah, you do that. And I'm just like, okay.
Mm. Yeah.
So,
I do want to check out Costco though.
I do too. It's just always busy in that
It
plaza. So
Um,
I don't
I
know.
want to check it out, and but I don't know. I just anyway,
Yeah.
we'll,
Y'all, it was fun. It was
it's
fun.
been fun. It's been real. Uh, Eagles stand up.
Go Eagles.
Um, if you don't know who I'm a fan of, you know who I'm a fan of. You know what I'm saying? I just want to put that out there
Exactly.
because we go on and on. Can't understand why I last
It's
so
been
long.
so long. And if you don't know who sings it, you shouldn't have been watching the halftime show either that last night. If you don't know who is the artist that sings that song that Gilly has made popular again,
Mm.
then sit down somewhere.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Sit down somewhere.
Yeah,
If you got five chips and you ain't won all those five chips is before the internet, go sit down.
exactly.
Mm. But anyway, it's been good. It's been good. We've
It
been trying
has been good.
we've been trying to get back on for a minute. So I'm not gonna say what I said last year, but
Yeah, I know.
I'm not gonna jinx it, but the accountability. We need to hold each other. We need to hold ourselves accountable
Mm-hmm.
because we need to do what we supposed to do. So 2025, let's do better.
We will do better.
Let's do
There's
better.
no doubt about that.
You know what I mean? Just like comics, it's about to be a lot of material out here.
Exactly. It is. Oh, all righty.
All right, but y'all be easy. We'll catch y'all next time. Final thought? Any final thoughts?
Uh, no final thoughts. Just be happy, y'all. Don't wake up in the morning and be angry. Please don't. Don't go messing up somebody else's day. That's my final thought.
In fact, wake up earlier and go take a walk before you get ready for your day, before you go into that office. Go
Yeah.
take your brisk walk. I know that hawk out there, so you ain't gotta be long.
Get that bubble jacket.
You know You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Final thought. Hey, 2025 Super Bowl champions came to play. I don't care what any of you say. It was a good game. Not for the other team, but it was a good game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we came to play. We played. We showed you all you haters. Oh, you lucky I'm not, you lucky I'm not a sports analyst. Because you know how many you fake how many fake analysts was talking hot garbage. And then after we win, now all of a sudden you got on Kelly Green swag all of a sudden. Go sit down.
Go sit down.
All the way on a folding chair.
I ain't even hear my boy today, Stephen A. Smith. I gotta look that up, see what he said.
Uh, I, s- I seen what's his name? H.O. Acho?
Who?
What's his
Ocho?
name?
Ocho
Who?
Cinco?
No. It's like AHCO or Ace.
I don't
Uh,
even know who that is.
you know who he is. He used to do the show with Joy Taylor.
Okay, okay, okay.
You know what I'm talking about now?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Did a video talking about about the Eagles and like they came
Hey.
dude out had his little Kelly Green Eagles coat on. Yeah, and there was it's a page called NFL memes, and they was like, yeah, we hear you. As soon as this video over, take that jacket off because you wasn't with us all season. Go sit down.
Send Gilly up there. Send Gilly up there and make him take it off.
You know what I mean? It was Nick I don't know what his name, goofball. Nick something. I don't know why he an analyst, but He's about as right as Skip. He'll talk cash money about the Eagles all season, and then
Don't
at
talk
the
about
at the
Skip
end,
now.
and
We
at the
got to get
last
on that
minute,
tip.
all of a sudden. But anyway, y'all have a good evening. We'll catch y'all on the flip.
See y'all next
Peace.
time.